This is Belizean Legends, and I am Bilal Morris. Today we will be speaking with the awesome Neo-Brukdong Belizean artist by the name of Preachaman. Preachaman is Michael Navarette, a well-known Belizean artist that has been out here in the Los Angeles Belizean community for almost about 30 years now. From 1980, I remember meeting Mike many years ago, and at that present time, he had not really carved out a musical career yet at the time. Today, Michael Navarette, better known as Preachaman, has taken the Belizean Brukdong sound to the international stage. And of course, we had many other Belizeans that have written music and has done their outfit in the Belizean Brukdong in the remembrance of Mr. Peters, the boom and shine man, artists that I'm talking about like Harrington Trapp. But Michael Navarette and his Preachaman sound is new for us. It's fresh. And we want to bring him on today on Belizean Legends to talk about where is this music going. Mike, I want to introduce you to Belizean Legends, and it's been an honor for you to come through, my brother, at my invitation.
All right. Well, Mr. Bilal Morris, it's truly an honor being in the studio this morning with you. I met you at the festivities, and the hype was on. It was exciting, and it was an awesome turnout. I performed on the big stage, and I'm getting more and more recognition as time go by, and the journey that I'm going on is a pretty exciting one, because never in my wildest dream I really thought that I would have excelled as quickly as I am. It's only been 2 years since I released my first CD, and already I have been through so many interviews and so many shows, and I made a name for myself already, because everybody knows who the Preachaman is at this point.
And I want to go straight into the aspect of the music. When I first hear the song that you came on the scene with, a very Brukdong vibe song. What was the name of it again?
All the way one.
All the way I want to know the other one. The one that was a hit single for you.
The Monkey Dead.
Monkey Dead.
Right.
Yeah. That whole album, because you had more than one tracks on there, was very impressive in that I heard another Belizean Brukdong artist on the scene. There is not a lot of Belizean artists that are attracted to the Brukdong sound. And I remember asking Mr. Peters before he had passed away, who is it that will be carrying the legacy of the Brukdong music after you're gone, Mr. Peters? And he said, I was specifically referring to those in Belize. And he said, boy, I really cannot tell you who. He said, because they're not really interested in the music, the young generation. He said they want to sing all in nasty songs, and they want this and they want that. He said, I don't know who really they play. At the time he referred to Swappy, he man will play Jabon, young guy.
Yeah.
Remember Swappy, soca singer. And he says that's the only guy who really appears to know the music and would be carrying it on.
Yeah.
He said he hasn't had much come to him for teaching any accordion and for teaching any music. He said not much. He said they attracted to other kind of music, right?
Yeah.
You break ground in that you is another Belizean artist that has found the Brukdong song attractive to you. You have packaged it and you have made it a name again through your Preachaman name, your Preachaman brand.
Yes.
What is it that you want to do, Mike, in terms of the Preachaman brand? What is it that you would like to do for Brukdong through your act?
I love my country. I love our culture, and it's in here. And artists are born, not made. And there's an artist here at all given times. And because of my heritage, it yearns to express this Belizeness, and I find it appropriate right now to bring it forward because of the transition of the youths and what's going on. See, I'm not that young, I'm old school, but my package is in between because I can relate to the youths and they can relate to me. And so my mission is to bring the awareness back, the beauty of our culture, back into the forefront, into the scene. We need more of this, and I'm doing okay, but I'm hoping for some more attention on this type of music. Doesn't necessarily have to be me personally, but the culture and the music. I don't seem to be having a whole lot of competition, which there is no competition in music. Everybody be an artist and bring forth what you produce. And this is my hope for Belize music is that we can resurrect our culture to be appreciated by some of our youths.
Yeah. I like that, Mike. I like the word resurrect. And again, just for a station ID, you're watching Belizean Legends. I am Bilal Morris, your host, and we are hearing the Preachaman himself, Michael Navarette, laid down about the Brukdong music sound that he has exploded on the stage with his recent hits in the respect of the dynamic one, Mr. Peters, who left a great body of work in the Brukdong music. We are hoping that future artists will rise up and come. You have set a good example, Mike. You didn't have to do that. You could have maybe chose soca. Yeah. You could have maybe chose reggae.
Right.
You could have maybe chose punta rock, and I've seen you move around with the punta rock artists. I guess you were getting a feel of the drums.
Uh-huh.
I even saw you playing the drums, and I said, I like that.
Yeah.
Look at how Mike is grooving with the punta rock artists them and with that song and music, because the drums in Brukdong is as important as the drums in Garifuna punta rock music. They are so much intertwined. Mr. Peters told me one time, he said, why the Creole Brukdong music and the Garifuna music are one of the same.
Yeah.
He said you just have to know about the mahogany camps.
You see?
You see?
Uh-huh.
And when a man said that, I was like, that really deep.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, how so? He said, do you know that the Creole men then when they at the mahogany camp they used to quote the Garifuna women then through drums, messages.
Yeah.
And I even heard the dynamic Belizean sociologist Myrtle Palacio mention that thing.
Alright.
So between the two music and the two people, there was a serious connection. And so when you mention you want to resurrect the music, man, you resurrect one whole wide aspect of Belizean music, which the world wait for. Right? I see you use interesting things in your music. I see you use the drums. Do you have plans to go as far as maybe have a band set up like the Boom and Chime band to do your music one day with the accordion and the jawbone and all the other instruments there?
Most definitely, it's a part of it, and I found myself in a music shop and looking at the jawbone, and I'm like amazed by it when I saw it, and I'm like, I need to get this instrument, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was interesting, and yeah, that's a part of the resurrection of the music, I also dabble in Paranda. I have an existing group by the name of Leela Abba, and Leela Abba means unity, the people all in one.
Yeah.
And that's a Garifuna group, okay? My lead singer name is Miss Marie, and she is the daughter of what's the guy's name? The other Paranda, the main Parandero.
Michael Nabor?
Yes,
Paul
Nabor. Yes, that's the Paul
the
Nabor's
legendary
daughter.
Paul
Yes.
Nabor.
You
Yes,
see,
sir.
so
Yes.
I always incorporate the drums in my music because of that. See, this drum thing I'm telling you is powerful.
Indeed.
This is
Indeed.
the reason why it's so intertwined between Garifuna and us is because we're all original Africans. You know, and the drum rules. It has always been this, the heartbeat of our forefathers, you know. And I'm very attracted to that. And even though they're fairly separate entities, my band and Preachaman as an artist. Preachaman as an artist is Brukdong reggae. And when they call for Preachaman, Preachaman comes independently. When celebration time come around, you have Leela Abba on the 19th stage performing, and Preachaman will jump in there and throw a couple of tunes in there. I would take Ala with a one, and I would throw in some Garifuna lyrics. You know, Sunwagia Leela Abba means all the people come together, and I would sing one of my hit songs, Ala with a one. You know, and I'm trying to diffuse the stigma between our people. We're not
breaking down barriers.
Yeah, because see, the Creole people, they love it.
Yeah.
And I feel I want to be the person right in between. Say, look here, if you don't Creole, I have enough Creole people want the music. They call me, right? They don't know who to call. They don't know how to get in touch with some Garifuna people to do this thing. So, you know, I have it out there. If you want this music and this culture, I'll bring it to you. You know, and because we love it. We're all one. We're all Belizeans.
That's a beautiful point there, Mike. I'm going to stick that point there because in you as an artist is who we've been waiting for a long time. An artist that will come and break down barriers between Creole and Garifuna. There's a lot of conflict still there, a lot of prejudice, right? And you have no fear. You got in, you are doing it, you're getting in there, and you're doing it with music. Look at your organic experience you just mentioned about how you have taken Bilal Garifuna band and coincided with a Creole band, Brukdong band, with a Punta Rock Garifuna band, and how you have been able to merge the two. And how you have brought in the people who love the music, the Creole music, the Punta Rock music is loved by all Belizeans.
Yes.
Creole, Maya, Mestizo, and all the other cultural groups. They jump up to the music. But you bring a whole new organic experience, and when you explained a while ago there, you brought my mind back to the legendary Brother David.
Right.
Brother David. And I forget to say that though he says that his music is called Kungo, I have interviewed him in depth, and Brother David said my music that's straight Brukdong, right? Straight Brukdong from Mr. Peter's experience. He said when I first get in Belize, after I live out there for many years, he said the first person he got as a musician, because Brother David come out of an experience of rock and roll, reggae.
Right.
And now he's now going home to live now. And he said the first experience that he ever had was with Mr. Peters. He said the first group he got gel with was Mr. Peters.
We did a video, you know, for Brother David, and he used the song We Come a Long Way. You know, and that song, it really sticks in my mind, you know. We had a great time shooting that video, and I have big respect for Brother David.
David, and if Brother David hear you, and I know he maybe have heard your music, he would rejoice, because he himself has said that he would hope that other artists have done what he have done, that have taken the Brukdong music and have run with it. Brother David has performed in the Mardi Gras, the New Orleans Jazz Festival, just this year.
Okay.
Another man that we got to pay respect to is Brad Pattico.
Okay, yes.
Belizean Creole folk Brukdong music.
That's it.
Right? Right? Bile cabbage dong. Bile cabbage dong.
Man.
You know?
Yeah.
Then we have to give respect to the legends that because Mike, you're riding on the shoulders of giants.
Yeah.
Right? Mr. Peters, Brother David, Harrington Trapp, and Brad Pattico. You're riding on the shoulders of great and the lady from Punta Gorda by the name of what's her name? Leela Vernon.
Yeah.
Big respect to the legendary Leela Vernon.
Yes.
These are the giants that you are standing on the shoulders of. Leela Vernon, one of the only Belizean female Brukdong artists that has been taking the music and taking it to another world beat level for many years now. And Mike, you have joined in the company of your ancestors. You have joined in the companies of these great people in taking the music. But I want to go straight into the fact that the music, Mike, needs packaging. Mr. Peters did it. He played for the world. The Garifuna artists and Punta Rock artists that could talk about the fact that Andy Palacio laid it down for them. It is up to the Garifuna and Punta Rock artists and all Belizean artists to take it to where they had taken it to the world, right? Mr. Peters to the world, Brad Pattico to the world. How is Preachaman going to package this music for this new time to make it sound relevant and look relevant on stage where you could cross over to new audiences?
Well, you have to understand, Preachaman is not just a name. Preachaman is a title also, but the consciousness of my dedication to my Lord and my Savior, to whom none of this would be possible without. I want a clean look, a cultural. My grandmother was very cultural and was always on the stage. And I was always rolling with her. God bless her soul, Miss Daphne McMillan, Navarette. A lot of people know her. She was always out there doing things. And I was there with her, and I did some of those plays that she did. She go all the way back from back in Belize when they had all those.
I remember that name, man.
Yeah.
I remember that name, Macmillan Navarette.
That's my
playwright.
Yeah. But I wish to put forward something the old people can love and appreciate, and the young people can look at it and remember the lyrics and sing along and acknowledge and recognize, something clean.
Yes.
That's something that was last.
Yes.
Filthiness can come and go, and I want to put on a show that a family can enjoy together. You see what I mean? If I don't make it big, it doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is I'm enjoying the journey. And I'm doing what I set out to do. What I love to do. Oftentimes this is the type of attitude that takes you to the next level. So Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. I'm very much a Belizean, as I am a Christian, and I want to bring forth decency and culture together.
Beautiful. This is Belizean Legends. I'm Bilal Morris. We are watching and the dynamic Belizean artist Michael Navarette, better known as Preachaman. Many Belizeans both in Los Angeles, Chicago, New York, Miami, and in Belize may have heard of this rising Belizean star, Preachaman, that is taking the Belize Brukdong music, standing on the shoulders of giants, and bringing it to the world for the world to hear. Mike, you mentioned a very important thing in your last comment there, that you are spiritually motivated.
Yes.
You are a God-fearing man.
Yes.
And there is nothing wrong with that. A lot of us, we are afraid to say that we are God-fearing people. You are not, again, you have no fear in saying that. Just like you have no fear in breaking down cultural barriers.
Yes.
And it is very important that people around the world, when I ask you about the question of crossing over to bigger audience, people have this impression, Mike, that it has to be dirty, slick, nasty, vulgar for it to cross over into an international artist, and it is not necessarily so. The cleaner it appears to be that you have taken your music, and the cleaner and what people are listening for is the quality. What the world is listening for is what you bringing to them in terms of your culture.
Right.
They're not really looking at the imageries that either are sexually explicit or whatever, right? Or the language that appears to be vulgar. But people are looking that you are an ambassador of your country, your music, your culture. And they want to see how much you represent that, and then they embrace you. They embrace you, and I think this is one of the key things that a lot of our Belizean artists has not gotten yet. As I mentioned again, when the Palazzo transfer from the bikini panty, and from the Watus, and from the other sexy type of Punta Rock music, and he went into the Watina, that's when the Palazzo exploded on the stage. The soul of the Garifuna.
Right.
And I think what you're talking about today, Mike, is the soul of the Creole people. You're focusing on the soul of the Creole people, and you want to express that.
That's exactly where I am with that, because I feel so interconnected with the soul. It's a part of me, you know, and I feel that what I have is inside of all Belizeans, and that I don't need no extra explicit materials or even vulgar language to express this, because it's not about that at all. The beauty of our women is without makeup, with a head wrap on, or a long dress, or maybe an apron. You know what I mean? The beauty. You know, and that is what I'm focused on. It's like everyday life in the country. You know, I just wrote a song by the name of Hadia's Picnic. Personal experiences as a child when they send you to the store. You know, you lost the quarter 2 times and your granny tied up in a handkerchief and tied around your waist. When you get to the store, the man at the store, he know you. He lose it. He take it out, take out the money, put it back.
I've been there.
Instead of back home.
I've been there.
You know what I mean? These things are lost.
There you go, man.
They're not here anymore. I wrote another song by the name of Garobo, and I did it intentionally because when I bust that out, people tell me, what a Garobo, what a Garobo, I know what a Garobo, and they try to remember what a Garobo, right?
Yeah.
And it makes people think, it makes you try to go back to the things that we are losing.
Indeed.
And so they say, oh, I know that what. And then a big story broke out with the guana. Right? You know. And I love that because it's a conversation piece. When they hear this song, what this ballet they sing about?
Yeah, man. You
know.
Yes, sir.
We used to go up the river.
Yeah.
And we used to play fig fight in a dory.
Yes.
You know. wonderful childhood experiences.
Very much, very much. And you are the new grill in the African experience and the African experience of our ancestors. The grill is a storyteller.
Okay.
You are telling narratives, and that is authentically what Belizean Brukdong music is all about.
Yes, it is.
Mr. Peters and Brand Pattico and Brother David and all of them, and Leela Vernon when you hear them. And if you listen very carefully, there's a story there.